noon, former President Donald Trump will be in federal court in Miami in just hours. We're live there with the latest developments, and we'll also show local reaction ahead of the court appearance. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bridget Ellison.
And I'm Justin Warmoth. Trump has been summoned to appear in federal court at 3 o'clock, where he's promised to plead not guilty to the 37-count indictment charging him with mishandling classified files. News 6 anchor Eric Von Anken live at the courthouse in downtown Miami now with more. Eric.
Justin, there are a lot of people here this afternoon. In some cases, you could probably hear them, but all of them are peaceful. They are loud, but they are controlled. And the Miami police chief said that that's exactly what he expects would happen. He was planning for up to 50,000 folks here this afternoon. That is nowhere near the crowd right here. But still, there are people with very strong opinions on both sides of this issue. We know folks from Central Florida are on their way here taking a bus. Now, there was an incident about 45 minutes ago. Someone brought a TV out here. So there were cameras all over the place, but someone placed the TV up on a light pole. It was displaying a message. Police decided to take it down immediately. They were all over the place. And they decided that that TV could potentially be some sort of threat. So they cleared everybody out, including us. They moved us all the way across the street. It took about 45 minutes. They went through this, essentially what was a television, just to make sure that there was nothing of concern. But this speaks to the temperature out here. This speaks to the amount of law enforcement we have out here and how seriously they are taking this situation. Since Friday, since this indictment against the former president was unsealed, we know U.S. Marshals are out here. They are protecting the courthouse. Secret Service is with the former president. He is at Doral right now, his resort in Doral on the other side of Miami. It's about a half an hour from here. We know right around 2 o'clock, he's going to take a motorcade. He's going to be flanked by police. He will arrive here at the courthouse. We likely will not see him. He's going to be going under an underground entrance to get into the courthouse. It's going to happen very quickly. He's going to be photographed. He's going to be fingerprinted. There is no indication that he will be handcuffed. He's going to be taken right upstairs into the courtroom, and then he is going to have the charges, the 37 counts, read against him. After that, a court date will be set, and after that, this is going to be over. It could all be done in a matter of minutes. That's how federal court moves here, especially in the Southern District. Things happen very quickly. On his way out, he could get in his motorcade and head straight to the airport. We know he's headed back to New Jersey tonight, or he could decide to make a statement out here. We are not expecting that, and the Secret Service does not prefer he do that. We're going to be out here all afternoon with live coverage for you from Miami, but for now, live, Eric Von Anken getting results. News 6.
Thank you, Eric. And as he mentioned, Trump supporters in Orlando are headed to Miami to protest the former president's court appearance today. We had a crew there this morning as people started boarding buses headed to Miami. The transportation plan was coordinated by the Florida Republican Assembly to bring people from the Orlando area to Miami ahead of Trump's court appearance. Local supporters saying being there in person is the best way they can feel they can show their support.
He has our values. He protects, the things that we believe in, and we feel like he's been a victim.
We want to make everyone know that Trump is the man, and we want him to win in 24.
And the indictment, what do you think about the indictment?
I think it's ridiculous.
And we'll continue to bring you live coverage from Miami with Eric Von Anken giving you the latest updates on Trump's day in court starting on News 6 at 4.